Today's episode of Overlooked History is about Robert Todd Lincoln and his interesting presidential connections. Robert Todd Lincoln was the oldest child of Abraham and Mary Todd Lincoln. He was born August 1st of 1843 in Illinois. In 1860, shortly after his father's election as president, Robert was admitted to Harvard. During his time at Harvard, Robert was waiting for a train in New Jersey. In the crowd, he slipped and fell onto the tracks, putting him between the train and the platform. He was saved in the nick of time by well-known actor Edwin Booth. After Robert's graduation in 1864, he attended the Harvard Law School, but left in 1865 to join the Union Army. Robert had wanted to join earlier, but his mother had stopped him. She finally relented when Abraham Lincoln asked General Grant if Robert could be put on his staff, away from the fighting. Robert was given the rank of captain and was present at Appomattox when Lee surrendered. At the end of the war, he was invited by his parents to attend the play Our American Cousin at Ford's Theatre in Washington, D.C. Robert turned them down, saying he did not feel well after returning from war. During the play, John Wilkes Booth assassinated the president, and Robert was later present when his father passed away. In an odd twist of fate, John Wilkes Booth was a brother of Edwin Booth, who had saved Robert a year before the assassination. The Lincoln family moved to Chicago, and Robert became a lawyer. He became very prominent and was offered the role of Secretary of State by Rutherford B. Hayes. Robert turned him down, but in 1881, President Garfield made him Secretary of War. On July 2, 1881, Robert Lincoln was with Garfield when Garfield was assassinated. In 1885, Lincoln stepped down as Secretary of War and returned to his law office. Lincoln later became General Counsel of the Pullman Car Company. After the company's founder, George Pullman, died, Robert Todd Lincoln was made its second president. In 1901, President McKinley invited Lincoln to the Pan American Exposition in New York. McKinley was assassinated at the exposition, and Lincoln was present when it happened. Lincoln had now been at his father's deathbed after his assassination, and was present when two other presidents were killed. After McKinley's death, Lincoln turned down all invitations to meet with other presidents, because he considered himself bad luck. Robert Todd Lincoln died in 1926 at his Vermont home, known as Hildene, but is a tourist attraction to this day. Thank you.